Hi there, this is Sian at Counting What Counts, and I am running through how to create an evaluation. Now, we have already created the structure of the evaluation through using the templates feature. We have already added properties, and what we're now going to do is to go into each survey. So the first thing to say is what each of these surveys are for. Now, having copied from a template, there are multiple surveys. This survey here, pre-event survey for self-respondents, is to be distributed amongst self-respondents. So those would be people that have been directly involved in the curation or creation of the work, and it is to be completed prior to the event or the work occurring. The one below that, you can see it's post-event, so that's to be taken afterwards by self. So as we just said, people that are involved in the curation or creation, and also peers, okay? So those are people that are not involved in the curation or creation, but that you would respect their professional perspective on the work. And then we also, of course, have the survey for public respondents. So those would be people that have simply attended the work. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to hop on into this one and explore it a little. You will see that we have been brought straight through to the summary page. But what we're actually going to do is we are going to zip on over here to the configure page. So the configure page is where you can start to customize your surveys. So I'm going to change this here and I'm going to say thank you for attending Lottie's Socks. Okay, lovely. We always recommend that you do change the survey name, make it a little bit more personal to the work that you're evaluating. You can pop in start and close dates if you like. This is essentially a way to bookend when the survey will be open and accepting responses. I choose to leave mine blank, but that's only because I like to be in control of when the survey is being sent out and when the responses will be collected. Now, if I scroll down to the survey introduction, you will see here that automatically one introduction has been inserted for you. This is very generic, and you might wish to use this space to highlight something else, or perhaps you just want to tailor it a little bit and say thank you for attending, which I'm just going to add in now just to show you how easy it is. It's simply a text box. So thank you for attending Lottie's Socks. You might want to use this space to say what the data will be used for. You might want to use this space to highlight that all data collected will be anonymous. It really is up to you. But you do have this space, so I would recommend that you use it. In the same way as over here, you can add a logo if you like to your survey. Type options. If you have used a template or you have copied from a previous evaluation, then you do not need to worry about this. Okay, this is already set for you and there's no worries. If you have created an evaluation from blank or from scratch, then you will need just to consider when it is that the survey is being completed. So we have here standard. Standard is a one-off survey. Okay, so for instance, for members of the public that have experienced the work, it's just a one-off. Prior, that's to be completed before an event takes place, and post is afterwards. Now, because, as I've said, this is originally from a template, I'm happy with the settings that are already there, and I'm just going to leave it on standard. Now we come on to delivery options. This is the way in which you are planning on delivering the survey. Each delivery option does require an internet connection, and we have 3 for you to choose from: online, interviewer, and display. Okay. Online is the option that you want to choose if you are going to be sending out a link to complete a survey via email or perhaps on social media. This is because it will only accept one response per device. Okay. Interviewer, this is the link you should choose if you are going to be conducting face-to-face interviews, okay, with your attendees. And the reason this is different from the online is that with the interviewer link, you can take repeated responses. Okay, so on the one tablet, on the one iPad or phone, whatever it is you're using, you can take response after response after response. Display. Now, this is very similar to the interviewer link. The only real difference is that it is formatted to be completed autonomously. So this is the link that you would probably want to use if you had a static tablet in an exhibition space or perhaps in a museum or in a gallery. Now you will notice that there are advanced options for each of the delivery types. I'm not going to go into these in too much depth, because I think you can probably take a look at these yourself when you've selected the appropriate delivery methods. So now we're just going to click Save and Continue. And this has now brought us on to the design page. Thank you very much for watching, and we will return to the design page very soon.